Hey gamers, and welcome to a rare afternoon of accounting. It's now actually like 3 a.m. today. Hang about. That's a safe house. Well, that's an interesting stat. Do you reckon that'll reach? What's this one? Weird life. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go for the safe house, but surely. I'm falling apart here. I gotta focus. Who's on Van 2? Alf is on Van 2. Alf, 1, we need to put armor on you. 2, I think this might be the combat zone might be too hot for a pooch right now. They're not bad, you know. The problem is a lot of the time there's not really any cover on. There's not any cover on these maps. Got 2 shotguns. We got a MP5. I'm tempted to put the AKM on, but probably not worth it because it's not very good. Don't want to mess this one up, you know. But quite likely it's a land and take off style mission. Okay, we wasted a few minutes getting equipped, but the captain's coming. They had to turn the van around because the captain wanted on. Hang about. Helicopter, you say? Doesn't have infinite range. Has actually quite limited range. But it's fast. You fit 6 guys on that. Why can only 4 guys fit in a van and 2 guys fit in a car, by the way? What's going on there? Been thinking about that too. Why is this wolf so big? Pressing question. Why is that spider so big? Pressing question. Why Black Lotus so hard to interrogate? Another fairly pressing question. Should I even bother learning about Tonfa? Will the council really be impressed when they ask what I've done this month and I tell them, we learned what a stick is. Do you know what a pitchfork is? We do. We do now. Golf! A man chooses a slave obey. It's fine. Tell me about golf. Gives you experience for reactions and melee. Only has the 50 to 150 damage spread, so it does consistent damage. 40% terrain damage, that makes sense. I have seen someone try and deconstruct a wall with a golf club in real life. It didn't work very well. The top part bent back, and when they pulled it back, it hit him in the face. It was very funny, but not particularly. Didn't really work for what it was doing. Needed a better tool. Wait, can I just have a? I do want a helicopter. And we have been keeping one guy back. Van 3's gone. We're selling it. I don't have enough money for a helicopter. That's fine. We got corpses. Look at that. We got $100,000 just in giant spider corpses here. Fat zombie corpses. We're fine. You were worried for nothing. We could buy 2 helicopters if we wanted. Okay, I really need to know how far the helicopter can go. So when we get that one in, which takes 3 days. Price and assault. I mean, you do have to sell the van before. Can we talk about this? Look at this hang. Right? And the van is like this square in the middle. We could have 20 vans per hangar. Why do we need 4 hangars for 4 vans? That's a knife. I am thinking that maybe there's more useful things we could be doing than just sitting around thinking about knives all day. What does sickbay get us onto? Advanced sickbay? Not necessary. We might start needing a sickbay soon though, because we might, you know, when the enemies start shooting back, That one's I'm actually interested in because I wouldn't mind the crap flashlights. They are really bad. They don't emit a lot of light for some reason. A flashlight's a flashlight, man. I don't know. Like the ones we have are like fancy, special boy, durable. You can knock a guy over the head with it. It'll still work afterwards, kind of flashlights. But like, it's just a little. It's just a stick with a light bulb in it. There's only so bad it can be, right? Is it files 10? We're gonna end up with so many files on my desk. Ah, we're fine. Eyes on a hostile action figure. Eyes on a Gorgonite. There's a reference. Tell me if you got that one in the comments. Tell me if you remember the pest. Kind of missed it with 69%. Should we leave him and see if he falls down? Just try and bag a Squatch here. No, it's two of them. There's more than two of them. Possibly? There's three of them that we know of. Okay, we're no longer trying to tase the Squatch. I don't like that you can see him, but I can't. But it is this common situation that we find ourselves in all the dang time. It'd be so nice if it gave you any indication where they were. Hang on, there's a thing for that, isn't there? There he is. There's a thing for that. You hold down Alt. Found him. I don't know what the numbers there meant. The numbers missing. It's not stellar accuracy. Damn, though. Winged him. Hit him twice, and that one was pretty good. How does the action figure bleed? Squatch is not super bully resistant. Good to know. Not too concerned about the guy over there. Oh, that's not gonna work. Don't bother shooting. I forgot you were there. Look at those kicks. It's fine. The number of Squatch here is doubled. Just go with the M's. He's in the rare zone where M's are better than snaps for the pistol here. That said, he's bloody missed him. The range ain't good on a crossbow. Maybe action figures are cutting resistant. Do you reckon you got this, Francisco? No. Maybe. No. You tried, Francisco. Francisco. Why did I shoot at that one in particular? Tell me if you worked it out. If you think you know why that strategic consideration was made. I'm gonna tell you in a couple seconds. Why didn't I shoot at this guy? He was closer. I'd have had a better shot. Didn't have to turn around to shoot this guy. We're already moving that way, so I had exactly enough time units for 2 aim shots. It's called math. Maybe you heard of it. I genuinely did wake up this morning just thinking about those files. Got clerical work to do. Okay, maybe we stop using the crossbow. Cool joke, but let's use a real gun for a minute. See if we like it. Well, we hurt him. They're bleeding. They're gonna start falling down eventually. Look, eventually, if we keep going, he'll high roll damage on those trees. Get him out of the way. and we'll be unstoppable. One of them fall down. Don't know why I didn't say fell though. Don't know why I said one of them fall down. Civilian, stay inside. Bigfoot is literally running wild in your field. Don't go outside. I'm going in the field. I didn't want to. There's a third one? Yeah, we've got 2 down over here. We've killed 1 earlier. 6 seems like the correct amount for this mission. Seems a likely amount of Squatch. Bloody good shot there from Francisco. Civilians come into the Van weapon stash to pick up something. Makes sense. Should be able to recruit them to join XCOM if they get a test for blood. If a civilian kills someone with a weapon that they took from the XCOM stash, you should be able to offer them the job at the end of the mission. I don't know how to code that. I just know I'd like it. Oh, you're closer than I realized. And yeah, not that close at all. Destroyed. And a miss. We're getting there. We're working our way over. It's not that bad a shot. It hit. It's just made of some kind of hard plastic. It does feel bad, some of these fighting monsters missions where it's a cute monster and it's just wandering in circles while you slowly creep up on it and shoot it. It's not where I want to be in life, you know? I certainly would be less embarrassing if I wasn't missing every shot. Bring up the gun that has actual accuracy over distance. One of them's bleeding, right? I guess I just don't need to shoot that guy anymore, and he's the one we take home. That guy's fine. That guy's having a horrible day. Pretty bad shooting, Francisco, considering your numbers were pretty alright there. There we got him. Yeah. Good job, squad. We got 2 of them. We got 2 Squatch. 160 points in bed. For 1 day out. And Tommy learned about a submachine gun. Good job, Tommy Lumbo. Cavalier. Oh, lovely. Right, let's see if we can get to this one. I've been recording these in like half-hour, 40-minute chunks. And that's really not a lot of files. Look to the clock here. I'm already at 20 minutes in. Oh, it's gonna be a day one? That's not great. Hello, Commander. Would you like to know my recommendations regarding intelligence research? With the basic operations project completed, it became apparent that we need to expand our on-site offices and hire more specialists to sift through all this white noise. And by that, I mean mostly what we learn from our prisoners. But first, we need to build up some ground knowledge to better understand our challenges. To do so, we need to discover more secret organizations, else the Council won't take our demands seriously. Is that anime babe really the military mind of a generation? Okay, let's see if we can... I don't know if I'd be happier at getting to this on a day or a night. I'd be happy at day if there was cover in the area of operations. If there's no cover, it kind of has to be night, but even then, we're gonna get sniped at by people who have no business sniping at us. Oh, lovely. That guy knew... That random guy? Commander, we've interrogated the captive and, well, You'll never guess. Apparently, this guy has the cure for cancer. The cure for cancer. Can you imagine? I have no idea how he even got something like this. This is some super secret stuff. Oh well, not anymore. Of course, it's not like we can use it for our work, but we might at least gain a few sympathizers on the council. 100 points awarded. 100 points is 100 points. I don't mind that. What does Mongon know? Sorry about that. What does Pitchfork know? Some kind of review metric for albums? When does the helicopter get here? 40 hours? I reckon the helicopter will make it in time. It's gonna be dark. And we have flares. This one, we're more worried about winning the gunfight than we are taking prisoners. As much as I hate to say it. I overloaded a man right at the end. Okay, there's the safe house. That's a little spooky. Not as much distance between us and the safe house as we might like. Did I bring smoke grenades? I'm not going to turn the torch on yet. I just want to survive turn 1. You know they were coming out of the compound. Do you see another building here with doors? The man has a machete. He missed a 94 and then he winged him with the second one. He like grazed him. I'm not having much luck with those shotguns. Keep in mind though, he can spot a Parmesh now. So many other men might know where Parmesh is. Who really shouldn't know where Parmesh is. I figured I'd give it a go. I should have left the torch on. You got a knife thrown at him. I told you I was worried about people throwing knives at me, and you didn't. You thought it was silly. Probably should tase this man. Okay, I need to peek and check if anyone else is coming, I think. So someone else is coming. It's possible we're wrecking enough havoc here to get him good and spooked. You do have a medkit, so you can run around and fix this boy. I am going against my own advice with having the medic run back to the man, but everyone else was pretty busy. I ain't even checked like these areas because they don't have to all be at the house. They can be in all kinds of less convenient places. Not obvious. You're gonna shotgun someone who, I mean, he has throwing knives. Get rid of him. I'm not messing with those throwing knives again. They did like, look at that. Like 3 whole points of damage to Hussein and some stun damage. He's got grey in his bear. Tangos. Bet they're thinking about throwing knives over there. Oh yeah. Look at me putting weapons back on the belt rather than throwing them on the floor like I normally do. I'm taking this so seriously. Great shot. Dog loved that shot. Literally the exact same spot. Which wasn't where the enemy was. Either time he did it. Who else am I seeing? Ninja? Huh, okay. Not what you want to see. I'm a little bit worried about the ninja who just showed up. He can maybe get in position to overwatch, but he's not really doing much. Tried to cancel that move. You need to turn that off. Hussein is dead. You got a knife thrown at him. I told you. I do think I were probably a touch unlucky there, considering I missed about 1,000 shots, and then a ninja walked over and threw a knife at me. That's how fast it happens. I can't revive him this turn, because if he jumps back up with his katana and starts chopping off heads, I'm going to feel a little bit silly, honestly. They're not getting scared or nothing. We're still dying, but he won't die very fast, probably. I think we heal like 3 hit points when we do that. We're definitely 2 over there. Alright, it might be time to get the flares out if we can find any. Hate to see him go. Tango. At least he won't get back up if he's still bleeding out, you know? Why can't you see? Unfortunate. And there he goes. Are you kidding me? They're never that accurate, but goddamn, I feel like I've got worse soldiers than you. Sir, you are now closer to the target? What do you mean you can't see it? I moved you 1 step closer to the man I wanted you to shoot. I can't hit anyone. I think we've largely established fire superiority here. Please don't walk off into the darkness. I mean, you probably should, because you shouldn't listen to me, we're not friends. But also, please don't. Alright, who has the med kit? I'm bringing that ninja home. I got some questions for that ninja. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Did he die? Well, guess we're not talking to that ninja. Guess we got a long, slow grind on our hands while we try and locate the remaining knife-throwing maniacs in this field. Okay, no one over there. No one over there. Someone over there. Still going though. Crazy if you think that's all. Okay. You'd think they'd at least be panicking, because all of their men died. But apparently they're fine with this. This is a Tuesday for them. It's a Monday for me. Okay, we're gonna take the house. They're probably not in the house. I'm tempted to throw the torch. Is there any flares left on this dead idiot? On this guy who sucked? Is there any flares left anywhere? I'm throwing the torch. I can't throw the torch. They've got to be hiding in the furthest back corner. I just don't know which flares I can pick up safely. Probably this one. They probably don't have anything too long range. Considering the throwing knives have been the main cause for concern here. Historically. I just feel like I've done a pretty thorough job. No? Then what the fuck is he, game? Is he moving? Is he doing stuff? Was that me? I think that wasn't me. I think that was a bad man with a shotgun. An invisible bad man with a shotgun. Oh, there he is. He's got a hat. That's the guy that I couldn't ever capture in my last game of Files because he never spawned. He didn't ever spawn any missions from this faction. We hit him. Don't kill him. Okay, he's hit. He were red. I'm happy to just walk over here now. Yeah, he's bleeding. Wait for that guy to fall down, and then we didn't achieve nothing. Even if we couldn't stun that ninja. I should have healed that ninja sooner, but you know, there was a situation going. People were dead, Hussein's were dead. First man in the morgue. Just get back to the van and wait for this whole thing to blow over. We got capture. We got a guy in a funny hat. A footman. We got 5 ammo boxes. Didn't get any weapon boxes, and we lost a boy. We got the katana sword. We got 27 points. Pause in. He loved shotguns. That's what they said at his funeral. He loved shotguns so much, and now he's dead. Really makes you think. Live by the shotgun, die by the throwing knife. Helicopter in 30 hours. Also Cyprian Jabronsky. Jabroni Cyprian. It's another stupid thing. What do you mean by the interrogation, Commander? I wasn't interrogating a thing. It's true. I swear I wasn't spending time with the chief medic, and she totally didn't leave a lit cigarette on the desk. And I assure you there was no unauthorized inflammable stuff in my office. So as you can see, there's no way a prisoner burned alive while we were busy. See what I mean? Real funny. I love the jokes. This one's taking forever. Maybe just because I'm doing so many stupid ones that take seconds. We should have just interrogated Dr. Alpha. What the fuck is Dr. Alpha? Why is there a Dr. Alpha in this? We can buy a little torch. Oh, the cancel's made. I think if you throw these, they break. I can't throw them around like I can those mag lights. The mag lights are genuinely better. It's just, you know, they're kind of expensive. If you, I could just give everyone a flashlight and it'd be nothing. Except for it's like 5 weight, I think it said. That's surprisingly heavy. Also, I can't find them in the menu, so you know, there's that. How's that helicopter coming? I'm a little worried by the fact that it seems to have been multiple days since I asked for the helicopter. Wait, it was going to be 3 days always. Oh, and it came with no fuel in it. Cool. Get in there, Lucas. Get in there, Pippin. We'll research the katana, and then we'll have katanas for everyone. Yeah, I don't have a lot of pistols. some scientist who's not too busy. I need you to research an ammo box. It's just a 2-person cult mission as well. That should be enough fuel. How much fuel do you really need? A container used for storing ammunition. Sure is. I'm gonna pay that guy quite a lot to open those boxes. Helicopter! XCOM is airborne! If only the dog could have a revolver. Reading about a plot to assassinate Fidel Castro with a camera with a revolver built into it. Those crazy CIA guys, what'll they think of next? I'm gonna go hide in here. Having extra people does not preclude my tendency to run into the nearest building that I can make sure doesn't have a man in and cower for the first turn. I think humility is an important part of XCOM. Learning to be humble, learning to be meek. It's a big part of surviving in these trying times. This video is going to be the longest one I've done by miles, but it's fine. It's not fine, you so am to sin. I think dogs can see a little further in the dark than people, which is not realistic. I guess they can sense things further away in the dark is how that's meant to be. You know, because they sniff them. They sniff them in the dark. Dogs aren't good at seeing stuff. Dogs not good at noticing things, in my experience. I'm a dog expert. I'm here with the dog facts. That's why you watch this show. Did that guy need to die? Probably. Why are you a cop? No doors over this whole side of the map, so I assume that was on one of these containers. Yeah, no doors in here. What did you shoot him with? Baton shells? That's good. Sorry, Karina. I didn't mean for you to think you'd done it wrong. You didn't do it wrong. You did it perfect. Shoot him again. No. They're not good shells. Cover the lid. What? I guess this was the door? I am suspicious every time it's a 2-person mission with nothing going on. That is in fact not a 2-person mission with nothing going on. You in range? One more tile and the shotgun is actually in range. For the first time ever. Let's capture. Gone with the bad shells. I guess I can go through the Dagon guys like real quick. See how fast that helicopter is, by the way, compared to these vans. It wasn't the captain who died. You know what? They were really unlucky. That poor man got a knife thrown at him and then a second knife thrown at him to finish him off. You just don't expect that. You gotta expect the unexpected when you're out in the field. Expect clown tricks. Oh, beautiful. Did the new boy get here yet? Oh yeah, I forgot you could put dogs in the same gym that the people use. They're just in there lifting weights, walking on the treadmills. Ooh. Double barrel shotgun ammo, Black Ops minigun ammo. Weird thing for the karate men to have. PPSH, big old drum magazines. And some shotgun stuff that we'll actually use probably. Don't hit. While it is funny to have the dogs in the training, I would prefer Cyprian get up to speed. How's he? Strength is terrible. Accuracy is terrible. time units are bad. But I think everyone's time unit stats kind of bad. It's just that they've all been walking on the treadmill. And Kieran Kim is fully finished with training at 70 accuracy, 70 stamina, 47 strength. I mean, this is a good baseline to work from. It's just that I think they let the strength get a bit high, because strength is like a pretty important stat in XCOM. I don't think a training facility should boost you up to 50 strength just for existing. Maybe like 30? I think 30 is a reasonable number where you can probably give them whatever you want to give them. But it's not too crazy. Whereas 50's kind of getting into it's kind of getting into Space Marine territory, and we've not even really done anything. We just hit the heavy bag a few times. Can we get Pippin's strength above 1? Can we train the dog in marksmanship? We'll see how much stronger Pippin is than the other dogs. Anyway, that's been 50 minutes. That's longer than usual. We got our first guy in the morgue. I'm sorry, everyone. Couldn't keep him out there forever. I had a feeling, agent turnover would would increase as we got into the cult shoot back kind of missions. I could definitely have played it better. I needed to peek over there before. The problem was he'd already spent all his time units when I saw the ninja. The second problem was that everyone missed when they tried to shoot him. Even though they had 50% shots at like pretty close range, they just threw them. But I've been missing 90s this whole time. That shouldn't have been, that's not unexpected. The big problem there was order of operations. You peek first and make sure Hussein's cleared to shoot, and then you have Hussein shoot the tree twice. If Hussein hadn't shot the tree twice, you know what? We don't need people who shoot the tree twice in XCOM. We shoot the same tree 2 times. We need people who shoot the man. Get him out of here. Get a new one in. Cyprian's gonna be way better. We don't even need Hussein.